We live on one planet in a Milky Way galaxy that is comprised of millions of stars and planets. It's enormous. And we think that there is only life on this planet. And we kind of destroy a lot of life on this planet. If you can see the extinctions and the deaths that we've caused. It's a very bizarre situation of life on Earth. Perhaps life is a kind of galactic preschool, and this is just a testing ground for souls. You come in, you're conditioned, but then you have the capacity to wake up. And it's that small part of your own psyche that goes, maybe this isn't right. I don't know how I feel about this. It's that questioning, it's the first question that enables a person to start to wake up when they go, is this my conditioned self or is this my real self? And it's at this point that a human being has the capacity to kind of touch upon that deeper space within themselves that perhaps is more essency. The reason for the collective unconsciousness is because of our collective conditioning and because of our collective lack of awakening. When we begin the process of awakening, we will question everything. Why banks are having all the money, why big corporations are manipulating the earth, why advertising is corrupting our minds, why we are not so fascinated with the health of the water, the streams, of families of life on this planet. Why do we eat animals? Why do we farm animals to kill, to eat? Why is there so much pollution? Why are we not doing anything about this? Why does no one care? These are all excellent questions that start one's process of awakening. Why do we find ourselves in this state? What have been the conditions that have led up to this state? And why have we simply unacknowledged that this has happened without seeking to amend it and ourselves? Why have we let ourselves become so degenerate as a species? Why have we succumbed to the lower forces in the collective psyche that keep us in illusory states of being and perpetuating the death drive? Part of the awakening process is finding out what you love. What is it you stand for? What is it that brings you life? What is it that enables you to shine? And these are needed components of one's own awakening, because if you don't have a leg to stand on, you're going to be pushed over. If you do not have a core truth within your beingness, a deeper comprehension of your nature, then you are going to be influenced by the auto-suggestions of the collective hallucination that will push you to commit acts that you really have very little self-control or power to avert. What is it that can enable us to protect ourselves from this crisis of consciousness that is the plague of life on this planet? The most important step is to really seek to know your soul and to put your soul first. It's to look at life as a spiritual program. We don't have to look at it in religious terms of your salvation, but look at it in terms of your art. Look at it in terms of your creativity. What is it that enables your soul to gain some creative juice and enable you to have some transcendence from the limitations of your ego, mind, body complex? And the best path for this is meditation. That when we meditate by bringing our consciousness, awareness within ourselves, tuned into our inner dimensions of our spine, when we breathe consciously and connect, then we gain a kind of force field around us that enables us to be more centered and in tune with our own inner reality and our deeper essence. We can do this, humanity. We can individually and collectively wake up. We can take the reins back, not from the reindeer, but from the negative agendas and we can collectively, in harmony, in unity, give birth to a new heaven and a new earth, restore life on this planet, look after each other like we actually care about one another, and bring a golden age of love, of light, of wisdom, of brotherhood, of sisterhood, of peace, of prosperity, of creativity, and of the divine within being revealed in the ecstatic reverberation of our heart.